Welcome to Sky Night Narratives. How did life begin on Earth? We tell ourselves comforting stories. A random chemical lottery. A lucky lightning strike hitting a primordial soup billions of years ago. A miracle unique to our tiny blue marble. But what if that story is profoundly wrong? What if life isn't an accident? What if life isn't even from Earth? What if it's a payload, deliberately designed, precisely delivered, across interstellar space? Right now, the interstellar object 3I Atlas is completing its extraordinary journey through our solar system. We've been treating it like a visitor, a mystery to be observed from afar, a scientific curiosity. But we've been asking the wrong questions. It's not here to watch us. It's not here to signal us. It's here on a delivery mission. This object wasn't designed for observation. It was designed for implantation. 3I Atlas isn't a probe. It's a planter, a cosmic seed carrier. And we just witnessed it complete its primary objective. We just witnessed it drop its payload, not on our well-protected Earth, but on the barren, waiting landscape of the one planet we aren't protecting. Mars. The mission isn't coming. The mission is already underway. To understand its mission, you must analyze its design. This object isn't just a rock shaped by chance. It's a perfectly engineered delivery system. The evidence isn't subtle. It's precise, deliberate, and terrifying once you see the pattern. This is the clue everyone misinterpreted. When scientists analyzed the chemical makeup of its gas cloud, they found something baffling. It didn't resemble the frozen depths of deep space where comets form. Instead, the data screamed Mars-like conditions. Why would an interstellar object carry the chemical fingerprint of a terrestrial planet? The answer is chillingly simple. It's not from a place like Mars. It's carrying a payload specifically designed for a place like Mars. Its chemistry isn't its origin signature. It's its destination compatibility. It's the key perfectly shaped for the Martian lock. We've seen this object survive a direct hit from a solar flare without flinching. It's demonstrating resilience that no natural comet should possess. But this isn't just random toughness. It's a critical design feature. If your mission is to transport a fragile payload, complex organic molecules, dormant microbes, or even sophisticated nanotechnology, deep into a solar system's hostile radiation zone, what do you build? You build the ultimate re-entry vehicle. Its extreme resilience isn't a curiosity. It's the ablative shielding protecting the precious cargo within. It's the cosmic equivalent of an armored transport. Astronomers have observed 3I Atlas shedding large, heavy particles, an anti-tail pointing towards the sun. We've dismissed this as simple debris, large chunks breaking off randomly. But what if it's not random shedding? What if it's controlled deployment? This isn't exhaust. It's the payload itself. Imagine it deliberately releasing resilient, boulder-sized packets, miniature landing pods, into the ecliptic plane, precisely calculated to intersect with a target planet's gravitational well. This isn't a comet falling apart. This is a seeding mechanism operating with cold, calculated efficiency right in front of our eyes. This is the smoking gun. On October 2nd, Perseverance captured a diagonal streak in the Martian sky. We thought that was 3I Atlas itself, flashing past. But what if it wasn't? What if the main object, the planter, was flying silently overhead, and that bright streak was one of its payload packets, one of those boulder-sized pods, entering the thin Martian atmosphere? Its closest approach to Mars wasn't a flyby for scientific observation. It was the designated drop zone. It was the precise moment for payload delivery. A ship carrying Mars-compatible chemistry, built like an armored heat shield, deploying payload packets, and a mysterious atmospheric entry streak appearing in the Martian sky precisely at that moment. This isn't random. This is a chain of evidence. What do you think? Are we witnessing a series of impossible coincidences or a successful planetary seeding event? Let me know your initial thoughts in the comments below. And this is why the silence from certain agencies is so deafening. It's not that some data streams merely went quiet due to a budget freeze. It's that the data they did receive is impossible to release. What if Perseverance didn't just see a streak? What if its sensitive instruments detected an atmospheric impact signature consistent with a controlled landing? What if its microphones picked up a seismic event? Or worse, what if its chemical sensors detected complex organic molecules or non-terrestrial energy signatures at the potential impact site? The data isn't missing. It's quarantined, classified under protocols designed for extraterrestrial biological or technological threats. They aren't silent because they don't know. They are silent because they do know, and the implications are too terrifying to admit. This chain of evidence, the target-locked chemistry, the biological shielding, the payload deployment, the atmospheric entry signature, the data quarantine, points towards a hypothesis so profound, it sits at the very edge of science fiction, yet demands our serious consideration. Directed Panspermia. The deliberate seeding of life, or the potential for life, across the cosmos. If 3I Atlas is indeed a planter, then who sent it? And what exactly did it just deliver to Mars? The Mars-like payload wasn't dormant microbes waiting for water. It was far more advanced. Self-replicating nanobots programmed to restructure Martian soil chemistry. Or perhaps genetically engineered extremophile bacteria designed to survive the harsh conditions and slowly begin producing oxygen. The flyby wasn't just a drop-off. It was phase 1. An active, albeit incredibly slow, planetary engineering project has just begun on our next-door neighbor, initiated by intelligence beyond our comprehension. But what if the intelligence isn't in the sender, but in the package itself? What if 3I Atlas is not a ship carrying life, but is life itself? A colossal, spacefaring extremophile organism, a cosmic spore, hardened by eons adrift in the interstellar void, designed by evolution, or perhaps guided its activation, wasn't a power-up. It was germination triggered by our sun. Its incredible resilience isn't technology. It's biological adaptation pushed to the absolute limit. And its payload deployment? That was it reproducing, releasing smaller, hardier spores, its offspring, precisely targeted towards a potential new home. We didn't just witness a delivery. We witnessed the first act of a biological colonization, the natural, relentless spread of life finding a new world. The stakes have now changed completely. The game has shifted. The threat is no longer an approaching object in the vastness of space. The Trojan horse is already inside the gates. The payload is on Mars, right now. An unknown biological agent, or a piece of self-replicating alien technology, has just been deliberately introduced into the Martian environment. A controlled experiment, initiated by unknown forces, has begun on the very planet humanity dreams of colonizing. We weren't just observing a comet. We were witnessing the contamination, or perhaps the inception, of a world. And here is the terrifying genius, the cold calculation of its mission plan. The ticking clock isn't for the object's survival, it's for the evidence. Between October 29th and 31st, 3I Atlas will plunge through perihelion, its closest approach to the Sun. We've been wondering if it will survive the inferno. We've been asking the wrong question. This isn't a test of endurance. It's a scuttle sequence, a pre-programmed, deliberate suicide burn designed to utterly destroy the delivery truck after the package has been signed for. It's erasing itself from existence, leaving no trace of its origin, no advanced materials for us to capture, no way for us to prove it was ever anything more than a comet. Except for whatever is now growing, changing, replicating, or waiting beneath the red sands of Mars. We are now in a race against time, not to study 3I Atlas before it vanishes, but to get our own rovers, our own sensors, to the potential impact site on Mars before that crucial, world-changing evidence is buried forever by the Martian winds or its own clandestine activity. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because this story is no longer about space, it's about what's happening on the ground. 3I Atlas, the silent planter, is preparing for its final act, self-immolation in the heart of our solar system. It came, it saw, it delivered. Its mission, whatever it was, appears complete. It has changed the game forever. We were so busy scanning the heavens for faint radio signals from distant stars, searching for whispers across light years, that we never thought to check for a deliberate delivery right at our front door. The ultimate mystery is no longer simply, are we alone in the universe? The new, urgent mystery is now much closer to home. What is growing on Mars? If this story opened your mind to terrifying new possibilities, support Sky Night Narratives by hitting that like button. But now, I want to hear from you, the Sky Night Narratives community. After seeing this evidence, what do you believe was delivered? Was this a deliberate technological seeding of Mars using nanobots, or a natural biological panspermia event, a cosmic spore taking root? And here's the real question that will keep us up at night. If we send a rover to the impact site, what do you think we will find? Dormant microbes waiting for water? Self-replicating nanobots altering the soil? Or nothing at all, the perfect cosmic crime? Drop your most creative theories in the comments below. And share this video with someone who thinks life on Mars is just science fiction. This might be the proof that changes everything. Forever.